Welcome back. So tonight, KARE 11 investigates an addiction treatment center, a whistleblower, allegations of falsified records, and illegal Medicaid billing. And AJ is here with the new findings in our investigative series, Recovery Inc.
It's been many sleepless nights.
What's been keeping Leah Jondal up is a story she's now driven to tell.
I hate to be labeled as the whistleblower, but it had to happen.
Leah got hired last September at Evergreen Recovery, a St. Paul addiction treatment center. It was her first job as a certified peer recovery specialist, a way to put her own recovery journey to work helping others.
You got there. Were you helping other people the way you expected you would be?
No, not at all.
Leah says she was parked in the attendance office. Her main job each day to take the list of people who didn't show up for group treatment and call to remind them to come in.
The only time that I contacted clients was over the phone.
The vast majority of Evergreen clients are on Medicaid, the taxpayer-funded insurance program for the poor and disabled, which pays $1 a minute for peer services, which the law mandates be provided one-to-one. State requirements are clear. Peers can only bill Medicaid for phone calls in 2 scenarios. The appointment is pre-scheduled, or if the client calls in an emergency or crisis.
Every phone call I made, they had me chart.
Leah shared with us records. While client last names are blacked out to protect privacy, they show she billed for phone calls, listed as 8 minutes each, but also marked as 1 unit. What that means is every call was rounded up to 15 minutes for billing purposes.
By noon, by 12:30, you had already charted for 10 and a half hours of peer services.
Yeah.
She says Evergreen gave her a quota that equated to 16 hours billed every day.
Day after day after day, billing this many hours?
Yes.
That's
impossible. It got to the point where even if I left a voicemail, I was supposed to chart for it.
So if you never even spoke with your client, you could still chart for it?
Correct.
Initially, Evergreen denied the phone calls even happened.
And our peers do not make attendance phone calls.
That's Evergreen CFO Heather Heim, alongside owner David Backus, Chief Housing Officer Bailey Peterson Ford, and CEO Chantal Magadans.
Our peers are working face-to-face with our clients because that's what we believe to be the most effective in working with our clients.
They didn't know. Yet, we already had records proving otherwise. We showed them.
So are phone calls not being made by peers?
And their story changed.
I believe there has been phone calls that have been billed.
If you find that phone calls were billed for, that were not
That are
allowed,
Yep,
will that be repaid?
100%.
Every day.
However, Leah's allegations go beyond just billing for phone calls. She says the billing times are all bogus. The forms pre-filled in, starting at 7 a.m. She didn't even start work until around 9 and says she certainly wasn't calling clients at 7 a.m.
So when this record shows that you spoke with a person from 7 to 7:08, that's not true?
Mm-mm. I was told by my supervisor the time slots that I should chart from.
Even though they were made up?
Yeah, I didn't start at 7.
That's not how we trained her.
Is that how you instructed her?
No.
Then why would she be doing it?
I don't have the answer. I was not her direct supervisor.
We never got an answer from Evergreen. Shortly after that interview, their attorney sent KARE 11 a cease and desist letter, and they've not responded to follow-up questions. Leah only worked at Evergreen for 3 months. She quit and blew the whistle to the Minnesota Department of Human Services. Months passed. She says no one called her back. That's why she turned to talking to KARE 11.
I did illegal things, but if I don't come forward about it, I'm just part of the problem.
Despite Evergreen's legal threats, we are continuing to report, and these allegations about phone calls are really just the tip of the iceberg of what we uncovered involving tens of millions of tax dollars.
I have reason to believe that my insurance has been falsely billed by Evergreen Recovery.
Our investigation continues tonight on KARE 11 News at 10. Jana?
AJ, these stories are so important, and Leah coming forward to you, but the state first. Did the state ever get back to her, or will they after this story?
Maybe they will after this. She, sent in information to them. She got a bounce back email that said, "Hey, we've received it," and that's been it for months and months. But what's really key is these are important tax dollars. This money, there's only so much to go around, and it's to help people battling addiction, and we know just what a problem that is in our communities.
How often do you get a cease and desist before you get the story on the air like this?
We've received a few from Evergreen Recovery already. It's not terribly unusual. Some days I think we could, wallpaper our office in them, but definitely we've received more from Evergreen here in the last few weeks than is normal.
Usually means you're asking tough questions. Thank you so much, AJ. We look forward to your report tonight at 10 o'clock.